Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're heading up to Sand Bay Beach Resort in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, fishing for smallmouth bass with Dale Stroschein.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, we are in the smallmouth capital of the world, Door County, especially Sturgeon Bay, with our buddy Dale Stroschein. And I tell folks that, seriously, if you want to catch big bass, big smallmouth, this is the destination in the entire country.
Yeah, I mean, Bassmaster had us at the top as the number one top 100 in the United States out of all the lakes. And we're not at the top 100 right now, but I would definitely put this in one of the top 5 destinations in North America that people want to target, John, to catch big fish.
Special guest today, we have your grandson, Kaysen. It'll be the first time I've fished with him, and we have Blake.
Yes, I'm excited to see what Kaysen does today.
And we'll catch some fish, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, folks, let's talk about what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Hey, welcome back, folks. As I talked about, up in Door County, Sturgeon Bay, fishing for smallmouth bass, and we showed you what we're using. But Dale, it's a good idea for everybody to start out with a different bait and see what's going to be the ticket that day, right?
Yeah, John. So typically, what I'll do as a guide when I come out here, normally what I'll do is I give the people that's been working the day before or the past number of days, and then I'll always try to start off with more than likely something different, just to make sure we're never missing something. But you're absolutely right. When you're coming out, especially if you're new to the area, or even if you're fishing from day to day on that particular same body of water, it's always best to come out and have everybody using something a little bit different, just to make sure that you're covering all the bases so you can put together your best day.
Look at that, Blake Gillespie. Was that your second cast?
Oh, this is a good fish, John.
Oh, it's a big fish. Yes, it is, Blake. Keep them coming, buddy. All right.
He actually hit earlier and I missed him and he came right back.
Come on there, Blake. Get him in there. Boy, I'll tell you what. Oh, what a start to the day, Dale. But you were saying, Dale, so she got hit, the fish, she missed him, but keep it coming because that fish came right back.
Yeah, many a times, and that's something that people do for walleye and smallmouth, and it's a bad habit. So when you miss a fish, typically everybody likes to reel up right away.
Right.
No, they'll come back.
Stay with them because they will normally come right back.
That was their second cast, Blake.
Yep.
How was the hit?
Oh, it's not like a normal hit. You just feel weight.
Okay.
So if you feel weight, you make sure to set the hook.
Oh, grandson Kaysen is battling a bass. There we go. That is Dale's grandson there. And here he comes, and we got ourselves a smallmouth.
Okay.
Hey, put your arm around him so we can hear him talk there. Now, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kaysen. I'm 12 years old.
Yeah, that's cool, buddy.
Yeah.
Feels like a good one, Dad.
All right, and you're working on Ned Rig.
Yep, I am.
And Dale taught you a new retrieve.
He sure did, just like the hair jig retrieve.
All right. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
More?
John, throw in there, There's multiple fish with it. Throw in right on her.
Got the
This
net
is
Dale?
a Jim
Yep.
Dandy, Blake.
Keep bringing it, keep bringing it.
Oh, very, very nice. Well done.
Woo!
Oh, that is cool.
That was a blast.
So Dale's got you on the old Ned Rig, huh?
Yep. But it's a different retrieve than I'm used to with the Ned Rig.
Okay, and makes it more fun. And what's the hit like?
Oh, it's just a bunch of heavy weight.
Heavy weight?
Nice
Yep.
job, nice job.
Okay, well.
Very nice fish. And there's more, so get your line out.
What,
there.
was a bunch following that fish?
Yeah, there was 2 with it.
2 with it?
Yeah.
And what they're doing is following in case they regurgitate
Yes.
what they're eating,
Yeah,
right?
so whenever you see trailers like that, you should always have like another finesse rod ready, John.
Yeah.
Because if you flip out, many a times they'll grab it right in front of you.
Another nice fish, Dad.
I saw that one, Joe.
Man.
It's got
And
the
it
arm
really
now.
is interesting how they love that Ned Rig, you know?
I know. It's a
Oh, but God, she's got some big ones with it again,
Dad, you're
John.
supposed to do combat.
I know, I'm coming. Cast right behind them.
Yeah.
Well, it's a biggie.
That is a nice
Okay, here,
fish,
I think the
Blake.
one went after mine.
All right, you go,
Good
Dale.
job. So you saw more following in that one, Dale?
Oh, man, she had just some giants with it again.
Wow. I think we found a good area, though.
Kason, I'm going to get you on the net when,
All right,
so
here,
in case
go
we got,
right. Nice fish.
What happened there, Blake?
we're watching for another. Blake's she just casts out and she's like, oh, I got another one.
Yeah, I
I got
know.
another one.
She's really, you know,
I'm desperately throwing these things, like rifling them out there. Oh, this is a good fish, but
Well,
this
you're-
one has no trailer.
Oh.
Oh, that was.
How big
You know,
was
it
that?
always goes. You know, everybody always kind of kids, but that was our biggest one of the day
Was it
so
really?
far.
You know, we should tell the folks we're not getting them one after another, but we're going for big fish today, folks, and this is a big fish spot. Does that feel like a good one,
This is
Dale?
a real good one, John.
Okay, Blake. Blake is good with the net, by the way, Dale.
Not as good as Kason.
All right, get your rod out of there.
Oh, this is a giant.
Oh, look at the size of that one, Dale.
Nice.
Now that is a big butt fish
yeah, that's
there,
the
buddy.
one. That looks like the size of the one Blake lost
I
before.
mean, very
Yeah, that's a
cool,
good-
buddy.
Good
Very
quality
beautiful
fish right there. You know,
And-
and the other thing, John, you got to remember too is real critical, folks, is when this water gets over 70, right around 70 and above, you'll see them a lot of times bleed out right here real quick as soon as you get them in. It has nothing to do with where they're hooked. They get stressed.
Okay.
So what you want to do is make sure you get those fish back in the water as quickly as you can in order to preserve this resource. But look at the size of that
Isn't
fish.
that a gorgeous fish, buddy? That was a fun. So when there's fish coming behind them like that, does that mean they're aggressive?
Yes, and again, just what you said. Hey, look at this. I mean, you don't think he wanted that thing?
Little Miss Ned Rig. Ooh, look at that rod bending, Dale. That
I know.
looks like a really nice one, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
my
this is a tanker.
It's a
This
big
is a
fish.
I
tanker.
got sunflower seeds in my mouth.
Oh, you got sunflower seeds in your mouth. Okay.
big fish.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay. Dale, get that net. Get that
Just- you're
net.
just
That's a
gonna
big
have to-
fish. That's a really big fish, Dale.
Still on.
Okay. Get him. Oh my God! Look at the size of that big black blob. Don't they look cool in the water?
So cool with this clear water and the shallow and the rocks.
I mean, that's absolutely world class there, my friend.
That's a giant Blake.
That's a 5-pounder, Dale, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah. Right,
Yeah,
knocking
that's
on
a
it.
beauty right there, Blake. You know, for many fishermen, that's a once-in-a-lifetime fish.
And you know what I love, John?
What?
Blake is shaking right now because she's just full of adrenaline.
Well, I
That's
tell
what
you-
I love about this girl.
Well,
She's got
been doing
everything
this-
it takes to be even a better angler than you've already
thanks.
become. I'm
Well,
so proud of you.
I'm a good teacher.
No, that's a beautiful
man.
fish.
Wow.
You know, like I said, Dale, for a lot of people, that's a once-in-a-lifetime deal
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
absolutely.
You know?
So, man, there's a giant Blake. Good
Nice job,
gosh.
Blake.
Good job.
You know, I also want to mention to the folks that we're fishing in a cold front, and you're still catching these bass. It's unbelievable. You know, they can't all be giants. I mean, that's a nice
Still a
fish.
good quality fish.
And Dale, I wanted to ask you, buddy, you know, the good fishing is coming up in August, September, October. Do you have openings?
Yeah, I've got some openings coming up, you know, later in the season. So for that time frame.
Oh,
that's
good.
Still, I'll tell you what, that fish fought hard.
Yes,
and that's
it
a great
did.
thing about smallmouth. They give you everything they got, man.
This is interesting because Dale just said that when he moved the boat, he spotted a couple swimming around, right, Dale?
Right.
Okay.
With these jumps, you got to reel fast through the air.
Okay, Blake. I'll tell you what, I saw him jump initially.
Yeah, that was a cool jump, wasn't it?
It's a big one, huh?
Yep.
All right. Keep your focus now.
There's a bunch following again, John.
Is there really? Oh, yes. Okay.
Right out of the net.
Okay, Dale. Okay, buddy. Okay. There is another big
That's
fish.
another.
Oh
one
my
pushing
gosh,
5.
Blake. That was so cool. When as soon as you set the hook, it came out of the water,
That
didn't
was so cool. Oh,
it? Dale, how big is that one,
Yeah, I
buddy?
know, it's another big one,
Just
John.
a giant.
oh my gosh.
So oh, Blake, look at that. That is awesome.
Look at the tummy on that. Tap the tummy, Dale.
I know.
You gotta tap it.
I know.
Yeah, no, that is a
Yeah,
beauty
that's
right
right.
there. And Dale, you know, I was going to ask you, do they school up or go in packs or?
Yeah, so I mean, when we pulled in here just now again, I just, you know, ran the bow mount. I saw 3, 4, 5 of them
Yeah.
in here, and I tried leading them, and sometimes they're super aggressive, and you can lead them with a drop shot, which I did, but I can't really see because it's too rough, so I
Yeah.
couldn't tell if I even, you know,
Like, look at the
woke 'em
build
up at
on
all.
that fish.
That's a
And
beautiful
That
fish.
is
Look at the
just
tummy.
built awesome. I'll tell you what, you've learned the Ned Rig, and a little bit later on in the show, we're going to show how to put them together and how to use them. But
All right.
you like the Ned Rig now?
Oh, I love it, to say the least. Wow,
Yeah,
what a trophy
And
fish
and
right
I
there.
mean, this is one that was spit out before, John. Here's
Okay.
a goby. So you can kind of see why these work so well. This is exactly, you know, we commonly call, a fishing term is called matching the hatch.
Right.
And if you look at the size of this goby in comparison to the Ned, they're identical sizes.
Folks, for over 32 years, we have filmed a new and current show every week. And you know what? It's fun to look back. Where were we 20 years ago this week? As a matter of fact, where were we 10 years ago this week? You can find out at facebook.com/Gillespie Fishing every Wednesday.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. The Berkeley 3-pack flicker minnow are on sale for $12.99, and the Berkeley 3-pack flicker shads are on sale for $10.99. All exclusive colors.
We were fishing Door County out of Sand Bay Beach Resort, a 2.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 3.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
They say great minds think alike, which could explain why for over 50 years, more anglers have chosen Humminbird to see the water more clearly. Our tech predicts where the bites are, and our innovations foreshadow the sport's future. We've helped anglers win tournaments and the weekend, taught them to fish smarter, not harder. So, if you're not already on board, it's worth asking yourself why, when the people in the know agree that Humminbird is simply, clearly better.
Folks, you see us talking about the Johnson Pump washdown kit every week. On a charter boat, pontoon boat, any boat, it's really a great thing to have. Now, you guys get a lot of blood on your hands, so what do you do?
John, this washdown pump right here, the Johnson, just spray it right off. And obviously we got quite a bit of blood on the back deck, and this thing will take care of it.
So you actually use it while we're out here fishing so the customers don't get blood and everything on them.
Exactly.
And again, that's the Johnson Pump washdown kit. You
Yep.
love it?
Love it.
Eagle Claw, the pick of the week. The Snap-on Float Bobber 12-pack comes in a variety of different colors, which makes it easier to know whose bobber is who when fishing with a group of people. Eagle Claw, the only hook made right here in the USA.
Oh, Dale, I finally got one on the Ned Rig. At least I got one to bite. Ooh, this feels pretty good, buddy. This feels pretty good.
All right.
I see what you mean, though. And,
Listen here.
and we're going to go, whoa, there
Get
we
in there and
go.
get ready
Another
to net 'em.
acrobatic fish there, buddy. Okay. Okay, let's see here, buddy. I love the color of those fish. Hey,
Oh.
he just came off. Just came off.
Good job, Kason.
Okay, that is cool. I finally got to feel the bite.
Kason, high five, John. Give him a little high
yeah,
five
nice
there.
job there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good net job there, pal. That's not a really big fish, but that's a nice smallmouth
See,
wherever you
that's
go.
here what I was talking about. See how there's a little blood in there?
Yeah.
Now that's just from them stressing from the warm temperature. They're all right, but you got to get them back in right now quickly because they're sensitive.
Yeah, same as muskie fishing. Do the same thing, folks. That was fun.
Oh, another one, Dad.
Oh, you're whipping my butt today, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Is it a big fish, Dale?
It's staying down.
Okay, stay real.
Oh, yeah, that is a big fish. He
When he
just
gets
came
up
out
like
of the
that, you
water.
gotta like really reel.
Okay.
What's that, Dale?
Well, when he goes to jump, you gotta physically reel down on him, like pull him through the air.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Keep
Okay.
your rod right.
Is it a big one?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it
Oh, my gosh.
hurts my wrist.
Well, that's a smallmouth bass, your favorite. And, oh, my gosh. That is another armory tank right there, Blake. That is a big fish. Dale, that is a whopper, buddy.
Oh my God.
That is cool.
Boy.
Now, what were you saying? If they're going to jump, you really got to reel fast?
Yeah, you gotta
Dale?
reel down on them, so you gotta reel really fast, so you physically pull them through the air, because otherwise that thing was barely hooked.
That wasn't as big as I thought, but that's
That's
still
still
a
a
beautiful
big
fish.
fish.
Yeah. Good job, Blake. You got quite a few today.
Oh yeah, this has been.
She's at the hot hand.
Yeah, she does.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2023 fishing contest.
Mark Kashik of Burlington caught this 45-inch northern on Eagle Lake on a bulldog. Joe Murphy of Oconomowoc boated this 32-inch rainbow trout on Lake Michigan on a spawn sack. Bob Lescovar of Milwaukee caught this 31-inch carp on Potter's Lake on a jigging minnow. Justin Ellerman of Lake Villa, Illinois caught this 11-inch bluegill on Basswood Lake on a Kalen scrub. This week's kids winners are Caden Filatro of Spring Grove, Illinois, caught this 45-inch muskie on the Chain of Lakes on a shallow raider, and Kyson Hesley of Wausau caught this 11-inch bluegill on Lake Wausau on a worm.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, the Rapala Rippin' Wraps are on sale, 2 for $12, and 25% off select Lakes and Rivers tackle bags on sale starting at $14.99.
Sometimes after they hit, they charge the boat when you set the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know how big they are.
Chasing right at the boat.
Boy, I'll tell you what, we have only fished 3-4 hours, folks. This is just tremendous.
Well, he's hard to see. He's a blondie.
There he is.
Good job there, Blake, on the net. But that's something you should be aware of. And I lost one earlier today that I thought was small. And then as soon as I got the line tight on him, he was big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what he did. He started charging the boat.
Yep. Nice, fun fish. Hey, way to go there, Queso!
Easy. Just let him fight.
Okay, buddy. All right,
Good
Kason.
job.
This is a good way to get introduced to smallmouth fishing in the rain without rain gear.
Okay, bring him up a little bit. Bring him out. You got to get him out from under the boat.
Oh,
no,
nice
what?
net job there, Queso!
Grab him.
Hey, buddy. You like the rain, Kason?
Get in there and grab him by the mouth. Thumb him.
Yeah. Nice job there, buddy. I'll tell you what, for a young man to catch a smallmouth like that is pretty cool.
There you go,
Nice
bud.
job.
There you go. Hold him up.
Hold him up.
Ryan.
Kason,
Hold him
how
out a
do
little
you,
bit right to the
hey,
camera. Hold him
Kason,
out at the camera. There you go.
how do you feel not having rain gear?
Good.
Okay.
No, you don't, but I'm ready.
It feels refreshing.
There you go.
Nice job, Kason.
Well, my rain gear is in my boat, and I'm in Dale's boat, so I guess what we're going to do is get in, Dale, cook up some Johnsonville brats, and do this again tomorrow. But she's coming, it looks like it's going to be coming down for a while. Let's get out of here. You know, folks, I would still be out fishing, but he kept whining about having a Johnsonville, right?
No, did I really?
No.
Was it that bad?
A little bit. Hey, I got a treat for you today. These are new. These are Johnsonville, better with cheddar, but they're beef and cheddar. So 100% cuts of premium beef, then they smoke it, and then they load it up with Wisconsin cheddar cheese. And they're pre-cooked, Dale, so all you got to do is throw them on the grill. 5 minutes until they're golden brown, and I'll tell you what, they are wonderful. Okay, buddy, take a taste test there for me.
This is delicious.
Isn't that a great product? And I'll tell you what, they taste awesome. Pre-cooked, takes 5 minutes to do it. Your family's gonna love them.
Well, and you know, every time we do any type of gathering at the house, you know, birthday parties, football games, March Madness, whatever it is, there's always Johnsonville's going.
You bet, buddy. Hey, Johnsonville beef and cheddars. Look for them at your favorite retailer today.
Eagle Claw, the pick of the week. The Snap-on Float Bobber 12-pack comes in a variety of different colors, which makes it easier to know whose bobber is who when fishing with a group of people. Eagle Claw, the only hook made right here in the USA.
Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
A lot of the people that watch your show, I mean, those are the type of customers and clients that we have, right? I mean, good people, care about their community, they're passionate about the outdoors. That's just been a way to have a bond with somebody in a relationship. To truly tell a client's story to a jury or a judge and be persuasive, I really think you gotta be able to walk in their shoes and be able to explain why what happened to them matters.
I'll tell you what, folks, I've been a proud user of AMSOIL for many years, and us sportsmen a lot of times not only have a truck, but a boat, an ATV, a snowmobile. And how do you figure out which AMSOIL product to use in each machine?
Yeah, that can be a challenge sometimes, and you know, we make it easy. We've got a lookup guide. You just go to amsoil.com, you put in your vehicle, whatever it may be, whether it's a boat, a wheeler, a truck, a trailer, whatever. You pick out your product, it tells you how much and which product to put in. Real simple.
And one thing I want to mention too, AMSOIL does a ton of research before you even put the product on the market. You make sure that it's the best.
That's correct. It's years in the making for a product to launch. There's a ton of research and development to make sure that it's going to protect like it's supposed to.
And folks, to find the AMSOIL you want, go to amsoil.com.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Well, you and Blake taught me a lesson yesterday. You know, some days one bait works and the others don't. And the Ned Rig was the deal yesterday. Very popular way of fishing smallmouth. But a lot of guys don't know how to set one up. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's relatively simple. You want to get yourself, you know, you can take any length worm if you have like a 6-inch worm that you're using. A lot of times that's all I've done, John, is just cut it in half.
But putting this on straight is so crucial, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And then you want to make sure that you have super glue. I always just carry super glue with me. Anytime you're using a jig with any type of plastics, it's going to be to your advantage to glue it on. It keeps it on. You will catch 10 fish on one plastic versus catching 2 fish.
Okay, so show us how to put it on straight.
All I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here on the center.
Right.
And then I'm just going to slide this up.
Yeah.
And then I stop about there, and then this is where I'm going to go in and apply my glue. And I just want a little bit.
Okay.
And again, this just helps it stay on better.
Oh, okay. And that dries immediately?
Yep, it dries instantly. I just put a little bit on there.
Okay.
And then now all I'm going to do is just slide this back up. I keep a rag around, just if there's any excess, clean it off. And as you can see, you want that thing resting on there just perfectly straight like so.
All right, Dale. Hooked up there, buddy. Hey, folks, we're losing our wind today. It's getting actually pretty calm out. Blake, I'll take care of your rod. You grab that net for Dale.
Okay, here you come, Blake. I'm coming.
Okay. All right, Dale. All right, buddy. Look at that gorgeous bass.
Nicely done, Dale.
Yeah,
Hey, you know, buddy, we started out this morning with some pretty decent waves. We're losing our wind. Does that hurt?
Yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of weather changing when you're out. I've never been a fan of that, because here's what happens. Normally when something changes, it puts you back to square one. So you'll get out, say, and you got wind, and then you got a bite figured out, and then
it changes.
It changes, and now you're back to square one, you know, so it makes it tough, you know. You just got to kind of start over, but that's all part of fishing, you know.
You like smallmouth fishing, Blake?
I love it.
I know you do. You
Well,
really
let me tell
do.
you, folks, Blake is a great angler, just so you know. I mean,
yes.
this is a very, very artsy touch, a lot of skill involved in this, and she does it flawlessly.
Yes!
Oh, nice job, Blake.
Wow, that's a
that is a beautiful bass.
That's a tank. That's
Look at the beautiful dark color from
Yeah.
hanging around on the rocks.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't realize, John, when they come up here, the water's clear.
Look at that.
You have got to get the bait so far away from the boat, and Blake has got a tremendous cast. I mean, I watch her and her technique, and she does it so effortlessly, and that's what a lot of people don't realize is when you get it out away from the boat, it becomes much more stealthy.
Yep.
When you throw close to the boat here, you cut your odds down, Blake, on getting bit
Absolutely,
by
yeah.
at least 50%. So,
And
nice job.
she listens to the guide, you
Yeah,
know?
yes.
Dale Stroschein guides all of Green Bay on a daily basis. For more information, give Dale a call. That phone number is 920-743-5731, 743-5731.
If you are a spring walleye fisherman, grab some of these. They're an incredible bait. Kalins, rattling google eye, hair jigs. Right there, Ryan. Ooh, that one pounded it. Wow, dude, that is my first cast. Beautiful walleye right there on the hair, man. Perky, lively, smacking hair jigs. Doesn't get much better, does it? Big, fat, chunky spring walleyes.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
Well, Dale, I would have to say that was one of my favorite smallmouth trips with you ever. Like, that was unreal. I caught 4 or 5 trophy fish, and you taught me a great technique, and wow, we had a beautiful couple of days.
Well, you know, and Blake, you know, I got to tell you, I couldn't be prouder of you, because I've watched you when you first started fishing, and yeah, you know, you did all right, but you're really blossoming right now into an amazing angler, because, you know, the hardest thing that you have to do as an angler is finesse fishing, because it's so slow. Everybody likes to go out and just reactionary type of stuff where you cast, throw. But you have mastered finesse fishing, which a lot of anglers struggle with.
Yeah.
The rest of it's so easy. And, you know, to watch you catch those big fish today, you know, over the last few hours or whatever we've done was amazing. And you handled every one of those fish like a true pro.
Well, thank you. You're a great teacher. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm Blake Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.